first, so we don't have to reach. Do mine first.
We're already live. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am so excited to be live tonight. We're making sure that we get all of our channels on. How's everyone doing out there in the internet world? So we got some things we want to talk about tonight. We want to talk about our weekend, and then we want to talk about some things that's happening this weekend. And then we also want to talk about Vanessa Miller, because Vanessa Miller is coming to the DFW, and she'll be here on Monday, March 10th. So she'll be on with us. And then we're going to talk about, International Women's Day that's coming up, as well as Women's History Month. So we got some things that we want to talk about. So we're doing this live. So let me check the channels, make sure we're working. Danya got the IG going.
I don't know if it's going. It's not going. You guys, we always have these challenges every time we get started.
Check. Okay, I'm going to check Facebook and YouTube. You check the IG.
Okay. It's going.
So, Facebook, we're good. So let me check. Yep. And I can even hear us. That's a good thing. Let me check our YouTube. Oh, I forget you can't check on your phone. Hold on. Let me get my little stuff that I know I can check out the way. Yep. Okay, we're good on YouTube. Okay, and so Diane's going to check the IG. All right, so family, thank you all for joining us this evening. I know it was kind of short notice, but we wanted to just come on live to share some things, because we got some wonderful things happening this weekend, and we want to make sure you know about it. And we also have we did some wonderful things this past weekend that we want to kind of share on. So just thank you all for joining us and for tuning in. And what happened to the IG, Danya?
I'm working on it.
Okay, so Danya's working on getting that IG going. All right, so let me go ahead and start off with our, let me kind of repeat for those of us that's just joining in with us. Where's our, okay, y'all, we're going to get it together. Okay. I see a comment, but I don't know how to get to it. But anyway, do you see it? Okay.
No.
All right. So anyway, this past weekend, we had a wonderful weekend. It was a busy one, and we did, we had things going on at the bookstore, but we were also out in the community. We had our Night Women Book Club. They had a wonderful meeting. Danya, we didn't bring that book over the Night Women book.
I'll go grab it.
Grab Unexpected Diva and the color heads. The heads of colored people. So anyway, the Night Women Book Club met this past Saturday. For those who are interested in joining a women's book club, please consider the Night Women Book Club. Just come. You don't have to just come. If you want to go online, you can also join us via online. So we have a great time. Mother, she does her thing with it. It's a beautiful event. And so if you're looking for a book club to join, the Night Women Book Club is a great book club to be a part of. And they meet every first Saturday at 3:00. And so they met, and then we also had the wonderful opportunity to be booksellers at the Bishop Arts Theater. Shout out to Teresa Walsh. We appreciate her. And we also ran into our beloved mentor, Emma Rogers. She was there. And so it was just great seeing their faces, as well as meeting Imbra and Kendi. He was wonderful. Okay. I think we're going to be BFFs. I really do. We love him. Okay. But anyway, that was a great event. It was the 4th annual Banned Book Festival that the Bishop Arts Theater does every
Can you
year.
straighten that?
And
You got all
okay,
these things.
yeah, you got all these things working. Okay, every year they do this band book festival, and this year they feature Stamped, um, which is Ibram Kendi's book. So it was a great event, great
I
event.
had a great afternoon with Dr. Kendi. He was just an amazing speaker. Just and there's a lot of young. I was happy to see a lot of young people that came out.
Yeah,
So just engaging a whole nother generation was just an awesome experience at the Bishop Arts Theater.
yeah, and then also we went to the National Coalition of 100 Black Women. They had their signature event. It was at this wonderful um, venue in outside of Fort Worth,
Burleson.
Burleson. It was really nice. Um, and so we had a great time. Beautiful fashion show. The models were absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we are just gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
I'm not kidding. Gorgeous, and it was just beautiful. And the vendors were great. You know, I was in great company, so it was a great evening.
Okay,
So
and thank you. I want to thank everybody that's tuned in. Share, share, share. Just give us some of your digital currency. We are happy to see people that are tuning in. You guys, last month was a crazy month. Just the dog
last month was a
bookshop.
wonderful month.
It was
It was a busy month,
it
but
was a busy month. Labor of love. So continue to support, buy books, or if you're tired of buying books, we do have a lot of dot sideline items out there on the website, so or in store. So, but I
yeah,
think
and also become a member. You could become a monthly member of the Doc Bookshop, or just, um, you can always give. However you do
and
it.
we did some, and Donna's probably not going to say this. We did some. I did the numbers on there. Our team was out there, and we did almost 41 events, and some of those were just making sure there was representation of books.
Yeah,
Black history. Just probably not a lot of buying. Sometimes there was a lot of buying, but it was just making sure that we had that representation of books. And books are so important. It's been now more than ever before. Books are important. Books are here to stay, and it is what books are here to stay. So we had to be vigilant.
there they
Uh,
go. Okay.
oh,
Oh, okay. So
Vanessa, we'll be bringing you in shortly. We're just going to do a recap on everything, and then we're going to be bringing you in.
and we're actually done with our recap.
Okay, we did.
Yeah, I think we covered that. Dr. Kendi, we covered the 100 coalition, the National Coalition of 100 Black Women event, which was great. And then, shout out to the urban growers. They were here Sunday, and they'll be back again. So if you're interested in gardening, farming, uh,
This is such an important time of the year,
food,
right? Especially in Texas, because we're starting, and they brought this discussion up. They're starting a planting season, so we're going to have another
meetup.
meetup here, just for those that are just beginning their gardens at home. This is such an important time of year to get the
Yeah.
ground ready.
Yeah, so if you're interested in planting or learning, or want to learn more about planting, I'll definitely stay tuned for that. We're going to schedule that sometime in April. Um, and so who else? Shout out to our beloved Queeness Stephonia. She did a great job with Doc Open Mic. She kicked off our Her Story celebration. Every Tuesday at 7:30, we have Doc Open Mic, and this month, of course, is Women's Her Story Month, and she was our kickoff hostess. And then next week we will have Patrice Dade, and then following that we will have Lyric Hunter, and then following that we will have Blair. So definitely mark on your calendars to come to Doc Open Mic every Tuesday at 7:30. It's going to be fire this month because we got some awesome
I want to
hosts.
tell you, Stefania did this skit. I thought it was so. I mean, we just got a lot of talent around us. So every Tuesday night, we have something here at the Doc Open Mic. So Stefania did a skit. Right? Was it rhinoceros or I want to be a rhinoceros?
You had to be here. It was a great
Come
skit.
in. We had, this ode to Fort Worth was a beautiful, and I had to stop and just say something about our community right now. Like our community is really hurting behind that shooting. Um,
Yeah, I thought you were gonna do it at the end, but yeah,
okay, okay, but let's do it at the end. I just said that because of the artist that came out and was just did his song dedicated to
Oh,
Fort Worth.
that's y'all,
And
that's my new jam.
and it was
Yeah.
dedicated to Fort Worth, but because of so much going on, it was like this is just not the time for me to drop. It wasn't a time for him to drop the song because our community is hurting behind the shooting of a 5-year-old girl. But we'll talk about that in the end. So I apologize to skip ahead on that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. So anyway, so we're at the time now where we're. Oh yeah, real quick. We're kind of running behind, but I do want to bring this up. We have where is okay. So mark your calendars for this Saturday. This Saturday, March 8th, we will feature. We will have in store Christine Chadwick Moss. She is a Fort Worth living legend. Um, she was part of the school board for a number of years. And so she wrote a book called Rose Amongst the Weeds. And she'll be here this Saturday at 3 o'clock to talk about her book. So definitely come and see a living legend of Fort Worth. We're excited to be in conversation with her. And she got beautiful pictures in her book. It's an awesome book, and she's going to talk more about it. And she has a beautiful family that she's going to talk about as well. So definitely make your way to the Doc Bookshop this Saturday at 3. And then Sunday, we're going to have Nigel Andrews and Vader Williams here. They got this book called Mending the Vow, and it's strategic prayers for couples. Married or preparing for marriage and unlocking the identity of their marriage. And so they're dealing with building marriages. That's their ministry. And they will be here on this Sunday. They're going to be here this Sunday at 3 as well. So 3 o'clock Sunday. Come out and meet Nigel Andrews and Vader Williams as they talk or discuss their book, Bending the Vows. And then March 15th for Her Stories. It's an event that we do called Her Stories. We're going to have Beverly Bird here. And she's going to be here to talk about her book, Let Them See You Sweat, a DEI Perspective. She was also a feature at the African American Read-In. She will be here March 15th, so mark your calendars for her. But we are so excited for March 10th because we have designated that day for Vanessa Miller. In fact, we're calling it Vanessa Miller Day. Okay? March 10th is Vanessa Miller Day. So Diane, let's bring Vanessa Miller on. Can you bring her on?
Oh, I'm not even. Oh my gosh, I had to do it from up there. I didn't do it. I didn't connect.
Okay, how do I do it, Diane? Okay, bear with us, y'all. How do we bring her
Just
on?
click the 3. 3 dots over there. Yeah. Does she have her link? Tell her to use her link.
Hold on, Vanessa. We're gonna get to you.
Tell her to use the link that you sent her. Tell her to use the link that you sent her.
Vanessa, you used the link that I sent you, right? I think she did.
No, she did. She would pop up right there.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, wait a minute. I need to send her that one.
Invite.
Okay, now that's gonna be hard to do because I have to go off screen.
No, just send her. Just put it in the comments. Oh no, don't put it in the comments.
No, I can put it in the comments because. Okay, bear with us, y'all. How do I enter a comment? Oh Lord, I did something. We are going to figure this out. Okay, so Vanessa.
Here.
Wait a minute, Diane. I already copied it.
Okay.
Let me see. Isn't this funny? Okay.
Yeah, we should be a pro at this right now.
Okay, so Vanessa, I just put a link in the comments. If you can click on that link. All right, so because because you should be popping up on us. And all right, so we're waiting for Vanessa. I just used the link that, but can't get on. Oh no, no. There you are. I see you coming on. There she is. Okay, and we're going to. There you are. Okay. Hi, Vanessa. Can you hear
Hello,
us?
how are you guys doing?
Okay, now we can't hear you. Why can we not hear Vanessa, Diana?
Oh, let's see here.
Okay. Let me see if I can hear you on the live.
Okay, let me
Because
I've
maybe
got
my thing is just not loud enough.
the mic is
Vanessa,
on.
do you have IG as well?
The IG, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
The IG was unstable. It
Oh,
kept
okay, so I can hear you. I just need to turn up this. Hold on, Vanessa.
But okay, do you have IG?
I do have IG, and I was on IG watching you guys, and it kept pausing. So I don't know if you really want me on IG because
Yeah, you can. Yeah, we can see you if you join IG and be on both platforms. That'll be great.
But we got her on.
That's fine, but they can't see her on IG. They're just going to hear us talking to her.
Oh,
Okay.
I see.
Okay, so let me I'm can you send me the link again to because someone sent me, oh no, I see it where it's saying live. So I just clicked on live, and now I need to
Vanessa, do you have IG as well?
and I just requested to join you on IG. Can you hear me
now? Okay, y'all.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it together. Hold on, Vanessa.
The IG was unstable.
Oh, okay, so I can hear you. I just need to turn up this. Hold on, Vanessa.
But okay, do you have IG?
How do I add? I don't see her.
I'm on IG watching you guys, and it,
There it is.
But we got her on.
That's fine, but they can't see her on IG. They're just okay. There she is. There she is. There it is.
So just invite.
Do you have IG as well? And I just requested to join you on IG.
Okay, y'all.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it together. Hold on, Vanessa.
The IG was unstable. Oh, okay, so I can hear you. I'm on IG watching you guys.
Okay. All right, well, you know what? IG just gotta hear you, Vanessa. They won't be able to see you.
Okay.
Yeah, because we sent you the invite, but that's okay. You're gonna have to push your phone up. You guys, we are coming. Why y'all never know what y'all doing? I don't care what you say, Coach. Okay, Vanessa, push your phone up.
Oh, you're right. You can't see the phone. Okay, I'm sorry.
Let me just tell you something, Coach Jack. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Now I'm the type of host that
Anthony.
talk back. I'm a talk back.
Okay. So
We can't get her up there though. Okay, that's okay. We're just gonna have to. They just gonna have to hear you from down here.
well, because Vanessa, you see the IG invite, right?
I'm on IG and I requested to join. It says I requested. You can't see me there requesting.
Well, you know what? That's okay.
Okay.
He said he can see her, but can you see her on Anthony? Can you see her on IG? There it is, right? Send her the invite.
I did send her the invite, and she replied back already. Okay, so
you know he said they can see.
Okay. That's okay. We're gonna figure it out one day.
Okay,
Vanessa.
Anthony, can you see her? Now, one more thing. Turn down your There it is, right?
I'm just gonna cut off IG.
And she okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. All right. How are you, my friend?
I am doing good. I'm started packing, so I'm ready to come and see you guys.
We are so excited that you are coming to the DFW area. Hallelujah. Yes. Thank you for squeezing us in. We definitely appreciate it. And guess what? The books are here. You can't sell them, but they're here.
And we have some of your other books on the way because you guys, we have one is Vanessa Miller. Vanessa Miller is a best-selling author, playwright, and motivational speaker. Vanessa novels have received rave reviews with several appearances in Essence magazine bestseller list. She has, I think you've written probably about what 30 something.
I mean, how many? It's a lot.
55.
No, for real.
Yeah.
55
But
books.
do you guys have American Queen on?
That's the one that's on its way. Yeah.
Awesome.
American
Yes.
Queen and just a couple of other ones. And I think we have some of your old classics that are in the store as well, because we've been kind of stalking you for years, but we finally get the honor to host you in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. She has 55 novels.
So you've been writing since when?
My first book came out in 2003.
Oh, wow. Okay. We opened our store in 2008. So
yeah. So yeah, it's been a long time.
It's been a long time. Yeah, so wonderful. So Vanessa, real quick, just kind of tell us, what's going on with your book. I mean, you're touring, you got a lot of things happening with it. So what's happening?
I do. My tour begins, as you know, next Monday, and we will be in Dallas. The tour was supposed to begin on Tuesday in Tulsa, because the filling station is a story about the 1921 Tulsa race massacre. And so on Monday I'll be with you guys. I've been telling people we're doing lunch excuse me, lunch at 11:30.
Yeah, we're gonna do lunch at 11:30, and then we're gonna be in Cedar Hill at 7 at the Gene Hickman Library.
So the lunch is in Fort Worth. So you guys come out for that if you're available during the day. And then we're going to be at Cedar Hill in the evening with my friend Lisa Wingate. And so we're so excited to come out and to discuss this book. And so then after that, of course, I have other stops that I'm going to make on my tour. We're going to be out for about 2 weeks this time. Now, for American Queen, I was out for about 3 months. I said, you know what? I'm too old for that. And so 2 weeks, we're going to be out for 2. And then, of course, I'm going to be, sporadically doing other events after that. But a solid 2 weeks, I'm going to be out for this tour. And today I was just on Positively Charlotte. They named the filling station as their book club pick. That's a local
awesome
TV station here in Charlotte. And so American Queen won the Audie Award on Wednesday or Tuesday night. Some night this week. It won the Audie Award. And that is Angel Penn. She is the narrator for the American Queen and for the filling station, and she does a phenomenal job. She deserved to win that award for American Queen. And so yeah, those are just some things that have been happening here lately.
Okay, well, we are we're so excited. And you know what? I just want to ask you a quick question. This book is dealing with the Tulsa race riots.
Mm-hmm.
And that was I
call it the massacre.
Massacre. You're right. It's a massacre, and it was so devastating. How
Absolutely.
did you? Where did you learn about that, and what intrigued you to actually create a story around that that devastation?
And that, Vanessa, that is actually a very important question. As we start dealing with a little bit more and deep diving into history and the lives that it impacted. But before you answer that question, I really want you to talk about, Route 66. We are hitting, and that is a part of the book. Route 66 is, you guys, is coming on a centennial celebration.
Yes.
We have this United States is connected by really trails, highways, rivers, and what have you, and just that's how it was pioneered, how it was created. And one of those is Route 66 that stretches from Chicago all the way down to Los Angeles. And that's 2,000 miles. And we always try to wonder, well, how do they connect this and that? And it was those trailways. So talk a little bit about Route 66, and then go bring us into the filling station.
See, the thing about it is, when Route 66 opened up, people nowadays they'll say, "Oh, this opened up travel for people. Well, it didn't necessarily open up travel for Black people because, there were still places that, we couldn't go, or there might be trouble. So the thing about the Threep filling station, which is the filling station that I'm writing about in this book, they are an actual filling station that was on Route 66 in Luther, Oklahoma. They were like a safe haven for Black people who were traveling on the road. So what would happen is people would come, they would get gas, but they might stay the night if they got there too late and they didn't want to be on the road at nighttime. They would sleep in their cars with their family through the night at Three Filling Station, and then they would go on to continue traveling down Route 66. So, it opened up a world of travel for some, but it still was a bit of danger for people who look like us. And so I kind of explore that in the book as well with the Three filling station. When they go there, I kind of explain some of that history, and the Green Book didn't come out until years later. This is 1921 that I'm dealing with. I believe the Green Book comes out in like the 1930s. And so the Three filling station, would have been one that would have been on there because of the fact that this was a safe place that you could go and get gas, and they had entertainment at this place because he owned a farm. He had a restaurant, a juke joint.
Oh wow! Okay.
They did, yeah, they did. The Negro League actually played there. He had a baseball diamond and everything. It was this feeling,
Wow.
this area. So it's like the Three family farm. It was, they had a lot going on.
So what now? Was it Black owned or was he?
It was Black owned.
Oh wow! Okay, that's awesome. Okay.
Yes, it was. I really enjoyed the research on that.
Okay. And tell us. I really want to understand your inspiration behind writing about this time period, and just when you start learning about it and all that.
Well, here's the thing. I visited Tulsa when I was in my 20s. And at that time, I knew nothing about the Tulsa Race Massacre. When I was down there, my church went to now I can't Oral Roberts church. They had a conference.
Oh yeah, okay.
And so we're down there, and but I knew nothing about what went on in that city. But I knew I felt some type of way, and I didn't understand why I felt some type of way being there. And it was not until many years later that I found out about the actual massacre. But I still did not know. I still did not know about everything that went on after the massacre, and the fact that they rebuilt, this whole community without help from the insurance company. They rebuilt while the mayor was trying to sell their land. They rebuilt even though the Red Cross came in and did not offer loans or money to help after the disaster. Even though I found this Red Cross relief report from 1921, and it states in there, in any other disaster such as this, they have always given money or loans to help people recover from such a disaster. And they said, but this was the only time we didn't do that. I leave everybody to figure out why this was the only time they didn't do that. And so It was a conversation with Lisa Wingate. I was thanking her for, some stuff that she had already done for the American Queen. So I took her to breakfast. We were in Houston together. And the day before, she had just watched a documentary on the filling station.
Wow.
So she said, Vanessa, I just saw this documentary. She was like, you might want to research that, because she's from Oklahoma. So her interest is immediately peaked when she sees something from Oklahoma anyway. And so she said, you might want to check this out. And I started researching that, and I knew then I could connect it, of course, with the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre. And so I knew I had my next historical fiction novel after researching that a little bit.
Wow, amazing. And so what was your inspiration to move from Christian fiction over to historical fiction? Just
it was
learn more about your history. And
it was the American Queen. I never thought I would write historicals, and even though I'm writing historicals, I still include inspiration within my historicals. But I never thought I was going to write historicals. I always thought that I would stay in the lane that I was in, and until the inspiration to write about our hidden history. It is just something that is sticking with me now, because there's
so much to our history. I mean, it's amazing how many stories are out there.
So many stories that are out there that we don't know about. And people may think they know about what happened in Tulsa, but they don't know the whole story. And so I was so happy to be able to write it.
Yeah, I just get excited because I love history, and so
yes.
But I also love fiction. So I love historical fiction. So when I see the growth of writers writing more about historical figures and times, whatever, and just people, it really excites me. I'm like, wow. I mean, and I'm learning, because you like you said, we got so much rich history that is a lot that we don't know.
And and I also tell Donna, and she knows this, that this is kind of like the genesis of our store. People ask you when you open up a bookstore with all this, weaknesses and threats and things that are hurting Black-owned bookstores, how can you survive? But when you understand history and you understand culture and your cultural reality, which spawns on creativity, right? Because we are a very creative people. And I look at our history and our culture and say, this is how we're going to win. This is how we're going to survive.
Definitely on history and culture.
And because a lot of people, it's so rich, and it's an experience that no other culture has had. So many stories out there.
So we're so excited about the filling station, and I already know our book club is going to pick it up for I think they already got their spring, but definitely for the fall they're going to pick it up.
Okay.
For their read. So yes, we don't want to keep you. We want you to get rested.
Book club.
We just wanted you to touch base with us and just give a shout out, because we are so excited about your coming, and we got a great response, and so we're looking forward to it.
Awesome. And I definitely believe that the filling station is a great book club pick. So thank you for that. And book clubs out there, pick this book.
Yes,
we need you to come out.
It will be some great discussion. It really will be.
If you have friends, if you're listening today and you're listening to
here's your friend.
Yes.
So y'all, so definitely, if you're the DFW area,
that's a lot of history too. Shelterwood, and it's actually this is
my goodness. I knew nothing about that story until I read Shelterwood. That was so amazing to me, that what was going on in Oklahoma. That's another Oklahoma story, where these rich people were adopting these Native Americans because they had land and oil was on that land. And so if they adopted them, then they took over the land. It was That story was scandalous. I could not
Oh
believe
wow.
it.
Yeah,
Wow.
But
so we had
a lot of stuff has gone on in America that they don't want to talk about anymore because it's just been a lot that has been
and,
wrong in
and
this
we
country.
are it's rich, and we are the Doc Bookshop is here for it and all of it, and all its
Mhm.
beauty and its ugliness. We are here for it. We truly appreciate you coming on this live, and if you guys have book clubs, if you're listening to us, give us a like, and also share to encourage book clubs and groups and organization to come out. We're going to have a great guest in Dallas Fort Worth, and we need
Yes.
Dallas Fort Worth to come out because there's so many great authors out there like a Vanessa Miller that deserve to be in this metroplex area. So please come out and bring your friends out, and we look forward to seeing everybody on Monday.
All right.
Okay, Monday,
Thank
March
you.
10th, Vanessa Miller Day.
Vanessa Miller Day in
All right.
Texas.
Thank you, Vanessa, for joining us. We appreciate you, and we are waiting for you to get here, girl.
Yes. Oh, and email me some places to eat at because my husband has been trying to look for where we're gonna eat while we're there. So
Okay.
we need some good suggestions.
Oh
I can tell you right now, Fort Worth, Mama Gina's. It was Mama Gina's.
Well, yeah, and we got a lot of places that we can email you. It's a lot of them. So we got juices right across the street when you come. But you're gonna be having lunch here, so we got to find some place near Cedar Hill. But we got you, girl. We got you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Look forward to seeing you.
Bye-bye.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Wonderful. I am so excited about Vanessa Miller coming to DFW. So book clubs, readers, community, come out Monday, March 10th at 11:30 a.m. We're going to have lunch with Vanessa Miller. And then at 7 p.m., we're going to have our Arthur Talk and book signing at in Cedar Hill at the Trefine Hickman Library. If you haven't been to that beautiful library, you need to go. It is state of the art. It is gorgeous. I love that library. So that's where we're going to be in the evening. So definitely plan to come out and meet her. She's a beautiful spirit, and her book is dealing with a significant moment in our history. The Tulsa Race Massacre was horrible. I mean, they destroyed a thriving community. A lot of people, it was so rich that they called it Little Africa. It was, that's how rich it was. So definitely come in and hear that. I can't wait, because I'm excited about that book. Okay, and so next we're gonna close out because we're out at our time. But I just wanted us to talk about some of the things that we have happening this weekend with our authors.
I'm going to add this back on IG Live.
And we lost our IG, but that's okay. We're going to figure this thing out. Yeah, we're missing our super producer. But that's okay. We're going to figure it out. But, also March 8th, for those who don't know, March 8th is International Women's Day. And so we may do a live on March 8th as well, because we want to delve into these books. Let me back up. These are the book club books that we were talking about. The book club, they discussed The Unexpected Diva, and they had this book was highly rated in the book club. And then this is their book club for April, Heads of the Colored People. And so this seemed like a very interesting read. So yeah, this is what they're reading for April. So definitely be a part of the book club. But March 8th, this Saturday, is International Women's Day. And so we got some features that we're going to just talk about. This one is dealing with the girls in the wild fig tree.
Put that back on there.
What we're doing?
Put that back on.
Okay, wait a minute.
Okay, she said International Women's Day, March 8th, or that's where we're at. I've been distracted. Okay. Now turn it a little. We had to get our live on. Oh, good Lord.
Okay, so is it?
Yeah,
Is
it's
it on
great.
there?
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's great.
Okay,
So,
I guess we're back.
so,
IG.
so everybody is tuning in. We just had a great conversation with Vanessa Miller. Just amazing. We're looking forward to her book. She has written 55 books.
Here's her book.
And she has her
The
latest
Filling
book,
Station.
The Filling Station is great. We're
There's for
bringing her
IG.
into. She's from the East Coast, and she's doing some great research and some great work. So,
And this book is dealing with the 1921 Tulsa Race Massacre, and so you definitely want to. Okay, I gotta get it right here. So we definitely want to support this work. It's a novel, but it's based on.
And it's in a
that.
pivotal year. Again, it's the Route 66 centennial celebration. A couple of years back, we had the Tulsa centennial, and so a lot of things is coming full circle, and so it's to really understand the making of America and the pioneering of America as we're on the heels of our 250th year, the semi-quincentennial celebration.
Diane is truly.
I'm trying. I'm gathering.
She. You get the rivers, the highways.
I'm river trails and everything.
River trails, all that.
To understand America, understanding the places we live, our families live, or everything. And so Route 66, she said it was a great experience for some, but not for all. And that goes from Chicago all the way to California. It is a route some 2,000 miles long. And so along that route is a filling station that was was a safe haven. So we're going to come out and learn more about that experience.
Okay. Okay, so I want to get back to, because we're wrapping up here. So I want to get back to our International Women's Day. And I think we're going to go live to really delve into this book. I'm just going to just start off with this book. Two sisters who are raised in the shadow of Mount Kilimanjaro in Kenya, in a deeply traditional and conservative rural community. Like all Maasai girls, Nice and Sola grew up knowing that one day they must submit to the same brutal coming-of-age female genital mutilation ritual that their mothers and their mothers before them were forced to endure. One sister bows to the expectation of her community. The other sister decides the sacrifice she is being asked to make is too inhumane and refuses to take part. I think that would be me.
Good part of both of us.
Okay. This is a story of Nice Legiti, who ran from her village to forge her own path in a world that she knew little about.
Yes.
So we're going to dive a little bit more into that for International Women's Day. And then this one, I thought she was interesting. Emilia, this is based on Emilia Tempo. Okay. I got two cameras I'm doing here. And she's from Ghana, right? And she was born and raised in Ghana. She currently lives in New Jersey. She worked at the United Nations for over 17 years and was stationed at countries across the world, including Italy, Namibia, Ethiopia, Switzerland, India. And she lectures on the role of international organizations in the global development agenda. And so I'm really want to delve into her book because I'm curious about the global development agenda. But anyway, she this is her memoir, and she just kind of sharing all that she has seen from her what's that word? Unforeseeable childhood, and the profound lessons that she learned in her life. So she sounds like she lived a very interesting life. And so,
this is a classic.
The Aftershocks is also another classic. And this memoir? Let's see what she. Do you remember what this one is about? Oh, young Nadia Owasu followed her father, a United Nations official, from Europe to Africa and back again. And so her father is Ghanaian as well. And he died when she was 13. And she's dealing with then she moved to New York. So she got her aftershocks, I guess, moving to America. Curious to know what that one's about.
Mm-hmm. Actually, we're revisiting this one. We did this one years ago, so we're just kind of revisiting Aftershock and just kind of really wrapping our minds of some of the experiences that international women have in the United States. So we thought Aftershock was a good pick. It came out probably around 2020 during the pandemic, so we thought this was one of our good picks to just really understand the international experience in America, the immigrant experience in America.
Right.
And then this one for International Women's Day, the immigrant experience for International Women's Day.
And I love this book. We're going to discuss this book as well. This book is dealing with women who won, and it discusses over 70 women, and we're just going to pick some names, and we're going to learn about some of these women. So anyway, so we're going to do that on International Women's Day.
Mm-hmm. And when I seen this, I thought about that Nike commercial that was during the Super Bowl. You know, it was a Sha'Carri Richardson. She kicked it off, and it was we just won. We just win. Just win. Just win. Yeah. So. Yeah.
Okay, and as we close out, that's it for International Women's Day. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna do a live on Saturday morning. We're gonna delve a little bit more into those books, and then we're going to also, we got some books that we're gonna just briefly mention since this women's.
Oh wait! Before you do that, we got to do this one. The Immigrant Women's Stories. That's one, and Dear Rebel. Those are all immigrant women's stories. Yeah, Rebel. Yes. And so I just want to make sure. And the books that you see here, you can actually go if you're on Instagram or if you on Facebook and YouTube. We have a link that says books featured on social media. So you can just click that link and you'll see all the books that we've got featured here today. And you can also purchase the books, and there's a coupon, might be a coupon code. I don't know if it's active or not, but it's called Doc Live, DOCK Live, LIVE. And you can actually purchase some of these books to support the Doc Bookshop and get a membership at the same time. So you can go to, if you're on IG, just click our link tree and go there, and we'll put the link on Facebook and YouTube where you can go and check out the books featured online. We make it nice and easy for you to go browse those books that we have and talk about today.
And also for Women's Her Story Month, we're just going to talk about 3. We got several books that we're featuring, but of course, we always got to bring this book out, A Black Women's History of the United States. Of course, this is the hardcover. If you come to the store, you will get paperback. I probably get some hardcovers. I don't know. I got to see. But anyway, this is a must-have. This book is an empowering history that emphasizes the perspectives and stories of Black women to show how they are and have always been instrumental in shaping our country. So, this is a must-have for Women's Her Story Month. Okay, and another must-have is The Three Mothers. Okay, The Three Mothers. The mothers are Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, and James Baldwin. This is also a must-have for Women's Her Story Month. And then this one, I'm excited about this one. This is actually a new release.
Why are you excited about that? When you're excited about all of them, okay?
I know I'm really excited about this one because this book is called The Sisterhood. And it's about a network of Black women writers that changed American culture. And this book is really based. Let me read it. I'm gonna read the first paragraph in the slide here. One Sunday afternoon in February 1977, Toni Morrison, Alice Walker, Nsaki Shang, and several other Black Shange, and several other Black women writers met at June Jordan's Brooklyn apartment to eat gumbo, drink champagne, and talk about their work. Calling themselves the Sisterhood, the group, which also came to include Audre Lorde, Polly Marshall, Margot Jefferson, and others, will get together once a month over the next 2 years, creating a vital space for Black women to discuss literature and liberation. I love that. Oh my gosh. So the Sisterhood. I'm gonna have to read this book because I'm a fan of all those ladies. So anyway, anyway, so that will conclude our live for today. Diane, our time is up. But do you have any closing remarks?
No, this is probably one of my favorite books. I just had to. I wanted to find a section really when Alberta, which is Dr. Martin Luther King mother, her historical experience. But I'll say that for when I do my women's talk. But it's the story of James Baldwin, Malcolm X, and Dr. Martin Luther King's mothers, and it's loving our sons, and the next chapter is losing our sons. It's and this one came out. Oh, it does almost bring tears to my eyes because it is just so beautifully written. You know, and I have a son, of course. Of the impact that mothers have on sons' lives.
Okay.
These they become renowned world leaders in their early foundation. When she wrote this book, I thought she did. Anna Malika Tubbs thought she did a wonderful job in terms of researching and bringing humanity and family into what we know as world leaders. And as we get ready to celebrate Malcolm X Centennial, I think this is probably one of the best books to just understanding his early beginnings. And like Denzel Washington said, we've all seen this little, kid,
What did Denzel say? I'm sorry.
He said,
what did he say?
He said, "Oh, it's so beautiful. Somebody help me out. I don't know. I don't want to massacre." He said, the boy's firstborn is the mother's first love. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, so it's been a wonderful live. Thank you all for joining us. We just wanted to just kind of hit
Give
it
us some
and quit
likes, you guys, because we're trying to build our YouTube channel. So if you can, I know we got a lot of calamity, but like us through our calamity, okay? Like us through our calamity.
Yes. All right, so definitely
we're booksellers. We're not videographers.
All right, so if we a lot of information was shared, definitely go to our social media pages and our website to get more information. Again, just mark your calendars. We got some great things happening this weekend. I'm so excited about our book signings that's coming up on Saturday with Christine Moss at 3:00. And then we have Najee and Bader that's going to be here with their book, Mending the Vow, on Sunday at 3:00. And then we're going to have the one and only Vanessa Miller, who we're so excited that's coming to the DFW area. And she's going to be here with discussing her new release, The Filling Station. And we're going to have lunch with her at 11:30 here at the Doc Bookshop. And then we will have our evening event in Cedar Hill at the Trevine Hickman Library. So definitely join us for these weekends events. They're going to be exciting. They're going to be life-changing. They really are. These are life-changing events. And so we look forward to seeing you. And we love you. We thank you. And we just appreciate you. Stay reading.